So I recently had a client in and he was suffering with severe anxiety. Literally everything that happens, anytime someone said something, anything to do with work, anything to do with home, and his whole thing was about anxiety. Like everything would turn his stomach upside down, and sometimes he would even go into like a state of a panic attack. And if you are experiencing something like that, this is the first thing I want to say to you. The first thing that's really, really important is to sit down and take a breath. And I think that we're so fast, everything's so fast, and our brain can move so quickly that we don't even give ourselves an opportunity to like just stop. So the first thing I would say to you is just sit down and stop and take a breath. The second thing that I would say to you is that you have to start to think about what you're thinking about, which basically means get a pen, get a piece of paper and start to write and write and write. If whatever's going on in your head, get it out your head and get it on paper. And it's quite a therapeutic thing to do, and it will also help you start to calm things down. Once you've done that, start looking at your thinking and start to really look at it as if someone else had given it to you, and start to question it and start to challenge it and start to say to yourself, what would I say to someone who was saying this to me? And basically turn it all down a notch. So take a breath, start to think about what you're thinking about, and then start to journal it, write it down, and then start to check what you've written and say to yourself, what would I do if someone was giving this to me and I was giving them advice? What would I do here? So that's my tip on anxiety, and it's quite a powerful one that you should really be practicing as much as you can, even when you're not anxious, so that you can get into the process of doing that.